Hey guys, welcome back to Piston Cup Productions, and in this video I will be doing my 2021 updated room tour. I hope you guys enjoy the tour and enjoy the new format of my new video starting this month in October. So when you first come into my room, into the little hallway, you have all of these posters from different movies signed by actors and a bunch of Disney parks pins that I've collected from Disneyland, Disney World, family members who brought me them from their visits, etc, etc. I don't think I've counted them, so if you want you can go ahead and count all the pins on the screen. Let me know in the comments if you counted all of the pins. Whoever gets the comment first and the answer right will be pinned and receive a heart from me. Anywho, here is the Toy Story 4 poster signed by all three actors, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and I forgot the lady of Bo Peep, but whatever. Anywho, here is my Funko Pop wall featuring Toy Story, Disney Princesses, and Frozen 2, along with other franchises like Wreck-It Ralph. And once you end that little section right there of shelves, you go into the Star Wars section where I have all of my Pixar themed cars from Disney World. And I am a fan of Miraculous Ladybug, so of course I have a little section in my room of Miraculous Ladybug memorabilia that I've bought from my latest trip to Mexico over the summer of 2021. And I have my little Disney Infinity Cars figures here on display. I have all of the Disney Infinity 1.0 characters, just not on display. They're in my closet in a separate box. Anywho, on one side of this Hot Wheels display case you have real-life vehicles like Corvettes, Teslas, Porsche, etc. And on the other one you have character cars from Marvel, Toy Story, and more. Now, if you remember my videos from back in 2020, then you definitely remember this poster and this little section of carpet where I used to record lots of my live streams and unboxings. Right above that little poster with McQueen and Jackson Storm is my entire Descendants wall, because I also am a huge fan of Disney Descendants, the Disney Channel trilogy of movies, kind of like High School Musical, you know, they're by Kenny Ortega, these Descendants movies. And I have these signed Funko Pops from Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson with their certificates of authenticity, and the Mal Funko even came with a photo of proof when she signed it. So, right at the end of my Descendants section at the top of the roof is all of this Lightning McQueen memorabilia of die-cast over the years, ranging from 2005 all the way to 2021. Basically, I did this little row of characters just to document how they've changed over the years, the card artwork. Now, at the end of that Lightning McQueen row of die-cast over the years are these two Stephen Curry Funko Pops. Since I am a California baby, of course, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. And of course, I got all of these Funko Pops from The Incredibles because I also love the movie, along with some Miraculous Ladybug Funkos and the Target Bullseye mascot as a Funko Pop, flocked of course. Some more Star Wars die-cast pinned up on the wall by Thumbtacks, and all of these replicas of Radiator Springs that were at one point sold at Toys R Us and Cars Land, but unfortunately have been discontinued due to the high prices that they would go for on sale, and now are quite rare to get. Now, one of my biggest Marvel props is this entire suit of Captain America that I got on eBay, featuring leather, different cloths, and what have you. And of course, at the top of all of my car shelves are my entire Toy Story collection, organized by characters like Buzz, Woody, Jessie, Toy Story 4 characters, and more. Quite the huge collection of Toy Story figures, am I right? At the end of the Toy Story section is this huge metal sheet from Cars Land that says "Welcome to Radiator Springs." That was a Christmas gift a few years ago. You got my Cars curtain and this whole section dedicated to Cars mini racers diecast. They're little tiny miniature cars that are, I should say, at one point in blind bags, but are now sold in multi-packs of 3 or in blind boxes, kind of like mystery toys. And you got all sorts of variations of the same character in different paint jobs, or just a bunch of different characters from all 3 movies, really. And here's my nightstand where I charge my phone, and I have a little alarm clock here too from Cars 1 that was from D23 if I'm not mistaken. I have a lamp, I have my Apple Watch, and I have a bunch of piston cups and books and what have you all there as well. Now, this is what you all have been waiting for, I feel. It is the entire Cars wall of my room, starting off with the first shelf dedicated to mainly just Lightning McQueen memorabilia. You got Lightning McQueen in 1/18 scale, 1/64 scale, 1/43 scale, I mean, 155 scale, so many different scales from different manufacturers from Japan, Mattel here in America, Disney Store from London, if I'm not mistaken, that's where they're produced. So really just a bunch of different companies who have come together and made tons, and I mean tons, of Lightning McQueens over the past 15 years of this franchise. And this is probably going to be a shocker to you, but there's not a single duplicate here. Every single one, believe it or not, is different and has a difference in their own unique way. Now, there's a lot of empty slots because that top shelf right there is all McQueens from Cars 1. This bottom one right here is from just Cars 2 alone and Cars Toons, and the one below this one is from Cars 3. So there's a lot of empty slots that you may be wondering, why are they like that? Well, I'll just explain to you. It's all categorized by movies, so I have lots of extra space if Mattel decides to release more in the future. Right below them, I have these wedding day sets from Cars Land from the first anniversary of the park, and all of my color changers. And right beneath them, I have all of these Cars wishables that were released for the 15th anniversary of Cars, and all of my Japan Takaratomi vehicles. And right below them, I have plastic Lightning McQueens that have lights and sounds and all that fancy stuff. And right beneath them, I have all of these Mac variations. Mac is the hauler in all three movies. He is Lightning McQueen's companion and transporter. So there is, I mean, tons of Mac variations. They're all just stacked and stacked and stacked, one behind the other in my room on these shelves. And they're huge to collect. They are quite the hassle to get because, I mean, there's just so many that open up, have different paint jobs, and the list can go on. It's just as big as a Lightning McQueen collection, I feel. There's just so many. And speaking of so many to collect, here is my Mater side of the room with all of these variations in 155 scale and 143 scale. And there's just so many variations from Cars, Cars 2, and Cars Toons, because Mater had a whole little spin-off type of thing where he had shorts, where he was a Tokyo import racer, he was a firefighter, and even a rock star at some point with his own band. He was a private eye in the 50s, and I mean, there's just so many crazy, wacky variations of Maters over the past 15 years. And here's a little section for the Cars 2 Formula 1 racer Francesco Bernoulli, and right under Francesco is the Cars 3 antagonist, or anti-hero, I guess. Not really anti-hero, but whatever. Jackson Storm. And right below Jackson is the runner-up and rookie, living up to McQueen's legacy, slowly but surely, Cruz Ramirez from Cars 3. And she's got two sections in my room here on this shelf with lots of variations, despite only being in one movie so far. So we've gone over 3 bookshelves already, but here is the 4th one, and at the very top it has Precision Series singles, part of the same collection of the Radiator Springs replica series that you saw earlier from Disneyland and Toys R Us. Right below them you have all of these Cars 2 characters like Miles Axelrod, Finn McMissile, Pitties, and Lemons. Right under them you have Cars 2 reporters, Pitties from the World Grand Prix teams, and crew chiefs. And of course, you can't have the crew chiefs and the pit crew without their actual racer, and here they are, all 11 of them in their different paint jobs from different books, and of course the actual movie Cars 2. Right beneath them you have cars from the Rusty's Racing Center, Thomasville's old racing days where Doc used to be a racer, and more. And right under them you have all of these characters from Thunder Hollow from the movie Cars 3. And right underneath them you have all of these characters from the Florida 500, the finale of Cars 3, not the climax, the ending of the movie really. And at the bottom you have rows and columns of just a bunch of Piston Cup racers from Cars 3. And there's tons that go all the way to the back. There's really almost every number really, if not all of them. And right beneath them, I mean, you can't have the stock cars without the next generation vehicles, who played a huge plot point in Cars 3, replacing all of the old racers and all the old guys. So there they are in next gen form, all the old sponsors. And at the bottom you have a bunch of variations of the next gens and even the old star cars from Cars 3. And of course, I can't call myself a true Cars fan without the original characters from the first ever movie. Duh, the townies of Radiator Springs. Doc Hudson, Fillmore, Luigi and Guido, Sheriff, Ramon, Flo, Lizzie, Sally, Red. I mean, these guys are really what started it all in McQueen's journey, really. They're the ones who really kicked it in with this franchise, truly. Right beneath them are the tuners, who really were a huge plot point with Cars 1. And you got other characters from Cars tunes featuring RS 500.5 and even a canceled short. Right beneath them you have Radiator Springs visitors and background characters, along with some Pixar driving characters. And right beneath them I have this beautiful Piston Cup stage with all of the Cars 1 Piston Cup racers, along with their crew chiefs and pit crew pitties. And right beneath them, of course, is the Dynaco section with the King, Strip Weathers, and all of his fans, and basically his agents and helicopters, if you will. And right beneath him, you got Piston Cup fans and reporters with their cameras, and even some Rust Ease Lightning McQueen fans, more prominently known as Mia and Tia in a bunch of variations and forms. Right beneath them, you have some of my Disney Store vehicles featuring Cars 1, 2, and 3. Mainly Jeff Corvette, Chick Hicks, tractors, and some other neat stuff like hot rods. Right beneath them, you have all of my haulers / transporters from all 3 movies, well, besides Cars 2. It's mainly just Cars 1 and 3. But yeah, you get the idea. And there you have it, folks. An entire wall dedicated to my favorite franchise ever, Pixar Cars, featuring 1,802 individual, non-duplicated pieces, each one with their own unique features. And right above them in the Toy Story collection is this row of Funko Pops from Star Wars and from Pixar Cars, of course, featuring Ramon, McQueen, Mater, and a few more. My favorites being the signed and autographed Larry the Cable Guy and Owen Wilson Funkos from McQueen and Mater, and this Dynaco San Diego Comic-Con Lightning McQueen. And I got tons of others exclusives from Toys R Us, Meijer, and Target, along with Walmart exclusives of Luigi and Guido. So it's sayonara for now to the Cars section of my room, and now we are going to move on to one of my favorite spots, the bed, where all the magic happens. I'm joking. Anywho, yeah, this is my bed. The only cool thing I guess I could tell you is that right underneath is this foldable table, and that's basically what I use for a lot of my videos to like do unboxings and live streams and stuff when I get stuff in the mail. Anywho, no, yeah, besides the bed and the curtain and this calendar from Cars that I've been using in my videos up until now, and these posters of my movies, I have a section there, hint, hint, you can guess for what, is this Marvel wall, or this little whole cubicle, I guess you could say, with all of these Funkos and posters signed by actors and stuff, all from Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, even No Way Home already. Can you believe that? I got a sticker there. I got some Loki Funkos, some Spider-Man Homecoming Funkos, Avengers Age of Ultron Funkos, some PS4 Spider-Man Funkos, also some from WandaVision. Actually, every single WandaVision Funko Pop, because I'm a huge fan of WandaVision. Got some Winter Soldier Funkos as well, along with some from Thor and some special edition 10th anniversary golden ones. So yeah, I'm a huge Marvel fan. What can I say? And of course, a PlayStation fan. So I got a PS5, Stark Industries certificate, and an original Amazing Fantasy comic, and some tripods with light rings, and a little shawarma table right there, and some little Lego minifigures from What If. And of course, I got some Toy Story vintage TVs here from D23. These range from well over $200 to $700 now. Woody, I believe, is $700 on eBay, if I'm not mistaken. And I got these Barbies from Mattel of Black Widow, along with these Ford GTs of Spider-Man, themed out to be looking like Spider-Man, and Iron Man Camaro. And here I got a bunch of tripods and stuff on my desk. And here is this light box where I will be doing my videos from now on. So this is the new format for my videos. It's going to be in a light box, and with me sitting in my gaming chair after Stark Industries / Tony Stark. So this is where you'll be seeing me pretty much in the future of my videos now, doing my reviews and unboxings. This little cubicle right here, right now, pretty much after this video on Friday, you'll be seeing me doing a review here pretty soon, right next to my Marvel wall. And here I got a Marvel Legend of Wanda / Scarlet Witch. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite sections of my room. But yeah, here's a 360 of my room, because I'm sure you're gonna want to see it. So we're done with the actual room. Now here's the closet, and basically here is just a bunch of stuff in storage bins and my clothing and my whole shoe collection, because I do like modeling and trying different outfits and stuff because I like fashion. So I have tons of different colors for clothing. And I have this kickstand or store display stand from Cars filled with stuff from Mexico and special edition stuff that I have in their packaging. And there's the little picture that it has at the very top. It is Lightning McQueen themed out after NASCAR. And yeah, basically up here I have this DJ that I reviewed not too long ago, my suitcase from Toy Story, cozy cone set from Cars Land, some blankets for the winter time, the PS5 box, some more tubs, Cars 3 box that has a motorcycle helmet inside, my MacBook box, all of those boxes that say 2021 and 2020 receipts. Those are my taxes because I have to do taxes as a YouTuber. And inside of these little cubicle cubbies are a bunch of props like Spider-Man suits and web shooters, Iron Man helmets and arms and stuff. Down here are a bunch of like bags and backpacks and stuff that I have for traveling and what have you. And way at the bottom right here are a bunch of Cars 3 and Cars 2 plushies from Disney Store. And basically that's pretty much it for those cubes. And there's my school backpack. That's the one I take to school currently. And I have my printer off to the side right there, and right behind it I have the Thor hammer. I'm not showing you my Captain America shield in this video, or my Wakanda Captain America shield in this video, because they are in the trunk of my car, so I couldn't have them for this video. Anywho, just to give you an idea of what's on the inside of these tubs, here's one of them. This one's filled with car stuff from Japan and from Mattel. So there's a bunch of random stuff like track sets, and I mean these are a set of earplugs or headphones, earbuds, whatever. I got those at Ross years ago. There's a bunch of little accessories and plastic pieces for dioramas from Cars and stuff. Just a bunch of random stuff, really. Yeah, there's a Disneyland bag in there too. But this little suitcase or briefcase right here, you want to guess what it is? I'll show you what it is. It is the Ultimate Lightning McQueen, released in 2017 by Sphero. And basically, it is interactive. You plug it into the wall, connect him up to his gas to charge him up, and basically he comes alive and he talks and everything. He's got rubber tires, and it is one of the best Lightning McQueens I have ever owned in my life. I mean, this guy is so screen accurate. The colors are right, the headlights light up, he has an LCD screen, and he has realistic movements and blinking. So you can just imagine how happy it makes me to own this guy. And he even talks and is controlled via my cell phone through an application. So here he is talking in action.
Have I mentioned that I love your garage? Hey, how you doing? Hey, let's do something. All this sitting around is making my bolts rust.
Despite this Lightning McQueen originally, when he was released, being a whopping $300, I just gotta admire the fact that he was voiced by the one and only Owen Wilson. And I gotta tell you, he's quite the loud talker.
Ka-chow!
That's my room for you. The 2021 update on my room. The last time I did a room update, it was way back in, I believe, 2018 or 19. So it definitely has been quite a bit since I've last done a complete room tour. As much as I'd like to stay here and keep on talking and yappering of how much this has changed me and how much I love doing this stuff, we'd be here all night. So I'm just hoping that you guys enjoyed the room tour video. I know lots of people have been wanting to see it for a while, and hopefully this is a great new way to kick off the new format for my videos, with the light box room for the unboxings and the background with the whole Marvel collection and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy the new style of my content, and my room will definitely be appearing more often in the background of my videos, along with my face as well. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy the new format, and let me know what you think about my collection. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Piston Cup Productions signing out, and I can't thank you all enough for tuning in for another video of mine. Goodbye.
Oh yeah!
1,802 cars, 164 Funko Pops, 73 Toy Story items, 43 dolls, 50 Hot Wheels, 3 Jada Marvel cars, 3 Lego figures, 4 Spider-Man suits, 6 web shooters, 4 Marvel t-shirts, 1 Captain America shield, 1 Wakanda Captain America shield, 1 Thor hammer, 2 Iron Man cosplay items, and more. In total, a whopping 2,150 items in my room.